Hi, I'm Jennifer Gilbert giving a tutorial here showing my wiki I've created, and also I have a teacher here with me. I'm going to try to show her quickly how to make her own wiki. I have my mom here with me. She's taught for 36 years. She currently teaches 5th grade, and so she spent 24 of her years in 5th grade. So say hi.
Hi.
Okay, and do you know what a wiki is, or have you ever heard of one?
I have heard the term wiki, but I'm not familiar with them.
Okay, so she should be a good example of somebody who really doesn't know how to create a wiki, so hopefully it's helpful to anybody else out there that would like to create a wiki. So here's my homepage on my site for 4th grade musicians. I gave my page a name. I called it a Musiki. So a wiki is a page where I can come in and edit whenever I want, but also any people I've invited to be members of my wiki, which would be my students, they can come in and they can change the information on this page. So on my home page, I put my email address here. There's Skype information, Facebook, so several ways to contact me. It's a pretty simple page. I only have 3 pages here, important information. Let's go there first. Okay, so here I'm going to put any kind of important information. I thought the recorder practice log was important, so let's click on that. I'll open the file. And this is something the students can look at home also. So if they lose their practice log, or maybe they want to keep track only at home, which is typically when they'd be practicing, they can have this here on their computer. They could print it out and bring it to school with them. The expectations I left blank. Like I said, this is a site that students can add and edit to, so I would like them to help me in coming up with our classroom expectations. We could fill that in there. Other things that I think are important, the program attire. There's a link here, concert etiquette for parents. They could share the site with their parents. I'd also consider having parents be members of our wiki so parents can keep up with what's going on in the music class. I could put a calendar here. So here's the important information page. We'll go ahead and we'll go to musical terms, but I would like to point out that we could get back to the home page either by clicking the schoolhouse here, which is something that I put into the page, or we can always go up here on the left to Wiki Home. So for right now, we're going to go to musical terms. Okay, so here is where I think it'd be really helpful to keep track of our vocabulary throughout the year. We have a lot of terms that are usually brand new to students. So I gave a sample down here of adagio. I even put in a turtle. I have a link to dictionary.com. Just showing the students how creative they can be. They don't have to just type in a definition. They can even come here.
Adagio or adagio.
Okay, and here are the different pronunciations, and we usually in music say the second one, adagio. Okay, so somebody could even come in and edit what I have on the page, as well as, like I said, they're going to add to it. Okay, one final page here for 4th graders. We have instrument selection. Okay, 4th graders get really excited. They're on the recorders, but they're thinking to next year and joining band and orchestra. So I thought this was a good place they can discuss the different instruments and whether or not it's available to them as a 5th grader. So I gave one example here in the woodwind category of the piccolo. And a piccolo is not an instrument you'd start off in 5th grade, but there's a picture. There's even a link how to take care of your instrument. And then here's a sample of what a piccolo sounds like. This is Stars and Stripes Forever. Okay, so there's that. And now I'm going to turn it over to my mom here. Let's see, she said she's never really, she's heard of a wiki, but hasn't used one, never really seen one, but she's heard the term. So I'm going to turn it over to her, and I would like to have her edit this page. So what she's going to do is what a student would do, but it's also, since we're logged in, for me, the creator, it's what she would do if she was to create her own wiki. So how do you think you would go about editing this page?
Let me see. We're in instrument selection. Do I need to stay on this page, or can I edit any of the 3 pages?
It's up to you.
Okay. I want to go back to important information. So would I click right here then?
Yes.
On that? Okay.
And she asked if she could edit any of the pages. As the creator, I can lock certain pages. The only page I have locked is the home page, but the other ones are up for editing. So what would you like to add to this page? Or how would you edit it?
I'd like to add something to expectations.
Okay, what do you think you should do then?
I could maybe just click right here, and add what I want to say.
Okay, so she's trying to just click right in the website. She's finding out that's not working. Let's look for an edit button or tab there.
I found the edit tab, the top right. Okay, we'll try that. Okay.
And now does this look fairly familiar here? I mean, it should, look like pretty much like a Word document. So
okay.
What are you spelling?
Well, that was supposed to be should.
Okay, so she has an expectation there. Let's just say she is done with that expectation. Is there anything else you want to add?
No, not on that page, I don't think. So I need to save it.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, she's going to save her information. Okay, and what she typed shows right back there on the page. Now, let's say, as a creator, we want to make a new page. Any clues on how to do that?
Over at the far left, there is a listing of different terms, so new page being one of them. So we'll just click on that, and then we have to give it a name, it looks like.
Okay, so for our purposes, we'll just call it sample.
Okay. Oops, I hit the wrong button. Okay, let me get this right now. Okay.
Okay, so we have a sample page. Go ahead and create that page. Now it immediately brings us to an editing page because there's nothing on our sample page, so this is our clue to put something on it. Let's just type sample again.
Okay. And save.
Well, yeah. Let's make sample a link. So go ahead and highlight the word.
The word sample?
Yes.
Okay. And then find a link up here?
Yes. So this program's pretty easy to use. I mean, just kind of have to play around with it. Let's make an external link, meaning we're going to link to something outside of our wiki. Okay, it already says they were going to call it sample. Let's just type in Google. So okay, just a second. Okay, so you got Google there. I like to make my links come up in a new window, so click that box. Check new window, meaning you like your link to come open in a new window. You'll still be keeping your wiki open. Okay, go ahead and add the link. Okay, so if we wanted to edit more, we could, but I'd say we're done with this sample, so let's save it. Okay, now let's go back to the Wiki home. And this page, since it's new, doesn't have the little schoolhouse, so we'll have to go to the upper left-hand corner. Okay, and here you can see we have a discussion going. So let's go to the discussion and see what people are talking about. Okay, and it's posted by Jay Gilbert, the teacher, so as a student, I would think that's pretty important and that I'd want to look at it. So let's see what that discussion is about.
You do click here.
Okay. How do you think playing the recorder is helping to prepare you for 5th grade? So this is a question to the 4th graders. They're learning recorder. How do you think they might respond? Go ahead and let's just type a practice answer in there. Okay, and you want to post that comment. Okay, so there is just a quick run through of some things you can do to add to your wiki. One other important feature is to manage the wiki, which as the teacher or the creator would be something that you could do. So let's go over here to manage wiki on the left hand side. Okay, now down here we could change the theme. I kind of have the blue waves. That could be several other things. We can invite our students by using this button. Let's go to pages. So go ahead and click there. Okay, so we just made a sample page and I don't actually want that to be part of the wiki. So here is where we can delete that page. We'll click in the box and then find the delete button. Okay, and so now the wiki is back how it was. So do you think a wiki is something that you might use in your 5th grade classroom, or are you getting any ideas as we're going through this?
Yeah, I am. One thing I thought of was for reading class, we have vocabulary with each one of our stories, and this would be a good way for the students to come in and put definitions, example sentences that let me know that they know what the word means, that type thing.
Okay, well, I thank you for being part of my wiki tutorial, and I hope that this was very helpful for all who watched it. Thank you.